Don't be
Believe in your blood clot self. Believe in your blood clot self. Oh my gosh. My family have really been there for me, so it's just nice to have good times as well, not just in the bad times you find in your family. Okay, hi guys, I know it's been a while, so yeah, I'm not even gonna apologize. So new year, getting on top of things that I've always wanted to do, and one of those is continued my YouTube channel. So I thought before January's over, I just really wanted to do a reflection piece about what I'd learned in 2017, and I came up with 10, just about. It was really 9, but we'll go with 10 because I had another one. So yeah, so the first one is integrity. Like integrity is my word of like life. I couldn't even say 2017, it's coming with me into 2018. And to me, integrity is honoring the words that I give to myself and others, and it's just so powerful across all areas of my life, and it even includes my creative ideas, like wanting to do a YouTube. So it's like, well, Rem, you want to do it, your heart's telling you do it, so honor that and get it done. And by staying in my integrity this year, well, 2017, I had amazing opportunities, but also it was really hard, and there was some hard conversations I had to have and different life changes because I wasn't willing to be outside my integrity and basically do things that I knew weren't really for me. So integrity, that is like mad, and I'm still learning, still practicing it now. And I think I will show you something called an integrity board, which is something that I make, and I basically put everything on there that I know I need to do, rather than like a new goals board, because a lot of us have stuff that just needs to get done, that we've listed and had in our brain and our minds and our hearts for ages, that we need to execute before we even start coming with any new ideas. Do not let fear delay your plans. If I wasn't scared, I would have done so much already, but it's just easy to be scared and just delay, and what it comes across as is like procrastination. So you're just procrastinating, you're just there beating yourself up. Oh, I'm lazy, I'm not on my job, I can't manage my time. It's actually underlying fear. And what I'm learning, especially 2017, was lean into that fear. Like there's a couple of things I did that I did not feel prepared or ready to do that turned out great, and I'm so proud of myself for doing them. So now I'm like, okay, Mr. Fear. Fear is actually a signal that I need to lean into that thing. So instead of me delaying it and trying to like avoid it, I need to lean into that, and that's actually a way I feel that the universe is telling me that's exactly what you need to be doing to step up. If I'm scared, it's a step up, it's a growth, it's a learning. So don't let fear delay your plans, guys, and I will not be letting fear delay my plans in 2018. I'm just going to be doing it and shaking. That's fine. Self-trust. Now this is an area I'm really working on, and it was more about going with my first thought. So I'd have things that I knew I should do or say, and I just would like doubt it, and then it would be more hassle now to undo whatever actions I did because of the doubt, to then go back to my first thought. So self-trust is something I'm really working on. Anyone knows I take my personal development really seriously, and I'm actually taking that issue to therapy. I'm a big fan of therapy, and not for when you're in crisis, guys. Like as a general upkeep, you go to the gym to work out, you eat healthy, whatever, but your mind is so much more important than your body, and if that goes, it doesn't matter about what the rest is doing. So I have to have my integrity, practice what I preach, and so I'm maintaining myself. And this year I'm really working on self-trust and understanding why I don't trust myself, but more importantly, how to start doing that more and building it up. So yeah, self-trust was a biggie. 4, money. Money, money, money. 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 Like, yeah, like money matters. Obviously everyone knows this, but 2017 I learned the hard way money matters, and made a few moves where I was a bit not thinking about money or what I was going to do for money, because I was so passionate about this or passionate about an idea that I just didn't want anything to take up my time. Even work, I was like, nah, I'll do part-time. Nah, money matters, guys. And I actually decided to go back into studying, which I was so apprehensive about for numerous reasons, but I'm so happy I did. And financially it's just been such a foundation, and it's enabled me to sort stuff out, and even the stuff I wanted to do I can do so much quicker because I have the money to do it. So yeah, guys, money matters. Obviously we all know that, but yeah, I definitely learned that. And I think this year I'm focusing a lot more on my money, saving, making more, ways to make more, but managing that money, because as I always say, it doesn't matter how much you make, if you don't know how to manage it, then it doesn't really matter. So money matters, learned that big time. Always knew it, but I think there was something within me that was like, nah, we're gonna get this under wraps this year, and there's some things I want to do, and there's some bigger saving goals that I need to work towards. And so yeah. Number 5, which kind of links to what I told you about my self-trust issue, which is therapy and mental health. I'm really passionate about mental health and therapy, and just finding ways to maintain and improve your life. And if you are struggling in an area, I just don't believe there's any point struggling with that when there are professionals out there that are trained and qualified to help you. And just even in my friendship groups and women that I meet, I love talking to different women. You guys know it's probably what I do best. Talking about self-love, that is like my anthem of life. I have a few therapy friends that friends, older women though, that I always go to for advice. And it's just so crucial, and I'm just so blessed to have those kind of people that I can go for spiritual and life guidance. And I just knew if I didn't have that, half of the stuff I've done I wouldn't have been able to do. And also just to feel like you're not alone in your issues. And you know, I've always been a champion of people seeking therapy and mental health. And as I said before, not waiting to the point where it becomes crisis, because some people don't come back from their crisis, which is sad. But it's, you know, it didn't have to go there. And there are free services, affordable services, culturally appropriate services that can really help you and push you forward in your life, because I feel like bad things happen to people, but there's no need to stay in your suffering. So yeah, and something that's really close to my heart is anyone doesn't know, I'm a filmmaker, and my next project is going to be about university and mental health, because I'm so passionate about that. And it's an important story that needs to be told. So yeah, definitely guys, make sure you keep it in check, make sure your mental health's good, don't sacrifice it for anything. Learn yourself, know what you need to do to put yourself in a good frame of mind, know what's toxic for you and cut it out, because it's just never worth sacrificing your peace of mind for. Okay, so that brings us to number 6. So number 6, I've learned to appreciate my family. Now I know that sounds so ungrateful, like I wasn't appreciating them, like I was just, but I don't know if it's an age thing, but as I get older I just really appreciate my family. Like I have such a great family, I'm really blessed. We have so much fun, such a laugh, and we can be really close. Obviously no family is perfect, but I have a great family. And I think my issue was I was pouring way too much into friendships, and especially friendships that weren't authentic. So you know those friendships where you just a bit like you've known them for a long time but you never talk, and then when you do, they might say something that just spikes you the wrong way, or does something that just pisses you off, and you're just like, why are we even still friends? And then you're trying to maintain those. So you got birthdays and then you're gonna go, but then you're like, I don't want to spend that £50 for the meal or whatever. So I was just putting way too much focus on friendships, way too much focus, especially, and on friendships that in reflection weren't even, you know, quality friendships. And instead of spending that energy and time with my family, I'm there going to things, being places and arguing with people, when actually I've just learned to really appreciate my family and all that stuff. If I want to go out, I want to go do something fun on holiday, you know, have a new experience, why not go and do that with my little sister? Why not go and do that with my brother? Why not do that with my mom? Why not do that with my cousins? Like, shout out to all of my cousins. I am sorry that I haven't seen half of you in a while, and I promise you this year I put on my intention that I'm gonna arrange some family reunion games, because I know we always talk about this and we never do it. And recently I went to the gym and spa with my cousin Dion. Shout out to Dion.
Are you ready? You ready to get fit, man? You ready to get fit, man? Oh yeah!
And I had so much fun. Like, I love my cousins, and it's just like, I read something on Facebook like your cousins are your first friends, and it's true. And I just feel like, wow, I was spending so much time worrying about, you know, some PR friends, and I have such a great family that I could be making new experiences with and keeping in touch. So yeah, shout out to the family, shout out to the cousins. You will be hearing from me soon. I will be arranging something, and just keeping, again, your integrity, keeping your promises. So me and my cousin said that we're gonna go for a meal. My male cousin. Have we gone for this meal in 6 months? No. Why? We both live in the same city. We both on our Instagrams out with friends. Why can't we be going out eating together? So shout out to you. You know who you are. So yeah, I'll be calling you soon. We're gonna go get that curry that we said we're gonna get. So yeah, guys, that was something I was just reflecting on this year and was like, mate, family, man. And obviously my family have really been there for me, so it's just nice to have good times as well, not just in the bad times you find in your family. So yeah, number 7, this one, yeah guys, I loved it so much. I made a meme, like my own one, that I put on Instagram. I was very proud of it, and it was, believe in your blood clot self. Believe in your blood clot self. Oh my gosh, like, I was so gassed when I thought of it, and I was like, it's on my phone, it's my screensaver, I'm getting it printed off Etsy. Like, that is my mantra of 2018. Believe in your blood clot self. Like, without that belief, you're not going to take the step. And yes, it's belief, it's not confidence, because you haven't done the thing yet. You do the thing and then get the power, unfortunately. So you're never gonna feel ready, you're never gonna feel brave, you're never gonna feel qualified until you've done that thing, and then you gain the confidence after doing it. So until you gain that belief that even if it goes terrible, you will be fine. And I think that is my mantra. Believe in your blood clot self. Like, believe in yourself, because there's so much opportunities, so much things out there. Go for them. Why are you not doing it? Because you don't believe in yourself. So you have to take that leap. So yeah, that was number 7. Number 8. So what I learned was, and I don't even feel like it was just a 2017. I think it's like a continuous lesson, but it's express your truth, speak your truth. Like, I am someone who, as outspoken as I can be sometimes, when it comes to personal things, like especially in relationships to other people, not even romantic, I can have this like fear to express myself. So say if someone crossed the boundary or did something I didn't like, I want to tell them, but then I have this thing of like scared, and it's to the point where I feel it in my throat. I know for all you spiritual beings that are into your chakras and stuff, your throat chakra, like I used to get twinges, well I still do, twinges that will just run down here, and as soon as I see the person that I'm supposed to speak that truth to and I don't, the twinge is like and it's like, Remy, come on. And I have to pat my back, because of this year I've actually had some really hard, awkward conversations because I had to express my truth. And it's just so important that we all express our truth, even if it makes us feel uncomfortable, even if it's going to be awkward as F. Because you are important, your boundaries are important, and if you're not asserting those, you know, you're not protecting yourself, you're not valuing you. And assertion is fine. There's nothing bad about being assertive. That's the healthy way to let others know how you feel or how they made you feel, and hopefully to make sure that doesn't happen again in the future, and vice versa. So yeah, expressing my truth was a big learning for me, and how, even though it was difficult, how healing that was. And for me, my truth really connects with my creativity. And so for me, I have to stay creative, because through my creativity is where I most easily express my truth. Sometimes it's not a truth that I need to talk to someone about, or has something to do with someone in particular. It's something within me that I needed to express creatively. So I'll either make a film or I write, which is like my first love. And I'll write about the incident, or just about my thoughts and feelings about whatever it is. So yeah, express your truth and embrace your creativity. For me, it's the same thing. All links back to your throat chakra, creativity, imagination. You know, you're expressing that. For some people they dance, some people they sing, some people play music. It's just however you best express yourself and your truth. So yes, self-compassion. I'm so much happier that I've learned to be more self-compassionate. Is that a word? Self-compassionate? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not there 100, but there's just certain things I just don't beat myself up for. Like, I used to just beat myself, like, you know, oh, you ain't done this, you're lazy, you're never gonna be successful, you overslept, you're always late. Like, it was just like some mean granny in my head that was just beating me up, and I just thought, nah. And it's funny because one of my therapy sessions last year, before I'm going to start back with her soon, she literally was like, where's the stick, Rem? And I used to laugh. She's like, where's your stick? And we laughed at my stick had like nails in it. She's like, where's your stick? And I was like, you know what, that's so true. And it really helped me, because now when I hear those thoughts, I just kind of laugh, like, yeah, let's get the stick out. But it's just not good for you to not be self-compassionate. Like, you would never talk to anyone like that. And if you did, you'd probably get a box in your face. So why on earth are you speaking to yourself like that? And recently I missed the deadline, like, completely. Like, not even a few days, like 2 weeks. And I was just like, oh well. Did not feel bad, did not tell myself da da da. I just thought, well, it's missed now, but well done, you kept going and you're gonna finish it. Self-compassion has definitely just made my life so much easier. Like, it's nice to be with me now, because I'm not beating myself up. And last but not least, number 10, go it alone. Sometimes I used to wait for people to do certain things, especially when it comes to creatively. Normally you need a team, it's a big job, blah blah blah. But actually there was a lot I did on my own, and I didn't realise I could until I had to. And so instead of now being my first thought to say, oh yeah, come, you know, can you do this, it's like, nah, actually, how much of this can I do on my own? And then just get started, because what happens is, it's kind of like a catalyst, and then you then people are drawn to what you're doing, but you have to start for them to see and then be drawn. So yeah, I learned go it alone, and don't be scared. Like, not even don't be scared, be scared, but just do it anyway. So that's something I've definitely learned, and that's just been in a few areas, not even just like creatively. Like, even at the moment I'm not in a relationship, so it's like, you know, go it alone, it's fine, you're not gonna die, and you'll be okay. So yeah guys, I thought I'd just jump on here and share my reflections of 2017 before January done, because time I roll. And I'll be back on here soon. I've got some exciting content that I really want to film, some stuff I want to talk about, some guests I want to get on. I'm so excited. I've already spoke to most of them and they're down. So yeah guys, watch this space. It won't be a post every 3 days. I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet. But it will be a lot more consistent, a lot more regular, and Pum Pum Empowerment series will be starting up soon. I'm actually going to post that probably this weekend, if not next, and properly launch that. It will have a separate Instagram, which you can find here, and keep up to date with those videos as well, guys, because I've got some exciting women to talk to about all sorts of stuff, and I'm just really excited to be doing this. I'm so gassed that you can even hear my voice. Like, I shouldn't even be home right now. I should be somewhere. But I thought, no, it's daylight. I know that by the time I get back, it's going to be about 5, 6. It's winter. It's going to be dark. Can't film. So I was like, let me do it now in the daylight while I'm fresh, while I've got the energy. Even though, guys, I bought some new lights, some new stuff. So it's going to look a bit more fancy around here soon. But yeah, stay blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Guys, couldn't tell me that I didn't blend my bloody concealer in my parting. There you go. See?